Hey there guys, and welcome back to yet another video. This is another video in showing all the features and cool stuff of the magical test realm, or at least things that I felt was cool enough to record a video and do, and that type of stuff. Gemcraft or gems and stuff, I would say is probably a different video, otherwise known as I want to know more information. Well, I have some stuff already recorded, but I want more info, right? Because I think it would be more complete for, let's just say, a decently known knowledge about it, and then I would show what's about there and some of the other stuff with the other bosses. But anyways, we're gonna go and show what is the Avalon magical skeleton key boss that takes the stone key variety, if I'm not mistaken. And let's see what he has. So this here is located in the Crystal Caves. Really cool. Oh my, is it me or I never look at the Crystal Caves map?
I never do.
This is a nice map. Again, I don't think most people would care to look here, but it's a nice map though. This area looks bigger than I remember it being. I'm never here, so what do you expect? So you get here by going to Catacombs. There's a teleporter there that you unlocked, assuming you've done Avalon, which you most likely have. And then you can come, follow the arrow to the caves, / if you unlocked that part as well in your questing. And then you're here. Supposedly this boss will work if you're not yeah, it's near the entrance, so as you can see on the map, it's near entrance. This is the entrance. It's over here by this little cave area that you see on the map. Very convenient. So I assume anybody can come in, since this doesn't look like it has a level requirement. It's just plain right here as oh, anybody, we're welcome to challenge this weird boss that we have zero clue what the cheats are, and most likely we'll probably still win, but you never know. Never know, right?
Pretty sure it's anybody.
It's probably easy. I'm going to include my aura this time, just because we found out that there's a cheat against, blades, so might as well, right? Either way, let's go in and have some fun.
Oh.
This pub doesn't have the disarm cheat. You never know. It's always good to test stuff, right? Because this is our first time in, or at least my first time.
Yeah, it's mine too.
Yeah, so we get to have fun for suppressions, and then I assume this boss isn't probably that hard. So, but oh my, this is pretty cool.
I'm assuming it.
So this is a slightly, this is a new type of level design they're doing. So give me a second. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. This is a special room. I love this room because this is a newly designed area. And the thing about Avalon is they always have great, unique level designs in this game. Or at least what I think that's beautiful, right? So we can open it up. Yeah, so this is this area may have slightly been reused, but it's still really unique. And with this little entrance here for this game is quite new. And I love what it alludes to in the imagination. High five to KI for that level design though. Whoever made that, you're amazing, man. So
fire.
Labyrinth fire. So it's a fire boss then. He burns things with fire minions. Well, you boost on fire though. Think of it like that. Okay, so in 3, 2, and ready to go. Let's go in. Myth tank for the win. Hey, look, Gamma's trying to tell us to do Ghost Avalon again. Nope. You better not drop the shields. Yeah.
Oh, 15k health. Okay.
Yeah, since we have a myth hammer and 2 storm hammers, it's probably very simple. So let's see if he has a blade cheat, or one hit cheat, or general hit cheat in general if you don't kill him.
Yeah, I mean, since the last boss had one, I would assume he does too, but I'm not sure.
So what, they do the immolate on you, or is it? Oh, the immolate on you.
I haven't seen a mob use immolate before.
There might be a couple that do it naturally, but I don't think they do it generally. Immolate's a really interesting spell for fire wizards when you think about it, if you have weaknesses or debuffs, and because that's actually I think a pretty decently powerful spell. Or at least
I think it does good damage.
Yeah, and the problem is it hurts you when you think about it. Yeah. It does, but still, it's cool. Well, and it's probably really good when you have a lot of debuffs or a bad juju, or since a lot of things are, a thing in the game, makes sense. And I think it's a perfectly
if you had like a
understandable.
bad juju on, it wouldn't do that much damage though.
Yeah.
I think it would just.
It would do more to the opponent. Yeah. Well, it still would do the same opponent, it just saves you life. So that's like Fire's only thing that's similar to what's it called, death in terms of the, you know, damage to themselves or effect spell.
Yeah, like sacrificing.
Sacrifice is beautiful.
Dark
Empower, Dark Pack, Bad Juju.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Bad
That thing is
juju,
a beautiful,
Jade
most beautiful
Spam.
thing. Oh, it does allow you to, as a, you know, a Death Wizard, to do a conservative match. You control the match.
Yeah.
If you wanna play like various old strats and lock down your opponent at max level, that's a viable strat. People may hate you, but it's a viable strat.
I mean, I'd probably try it out if I got my Death Wizard up a bit.
It's not like
Or-
I have the ability to whistles easily. But again,
Okay, he didn't take off our blades.
so I'm guessing it's just some immolate and blade thing they do. Yeah, they kill
Okay,
themselves slightly. That doesn't do that well. If it did more, I would be worried, but it doesn't.
Only did like
Right.
what, like 425 or so.
Yeah. But again, who knows? Maybe he has like a serious cheat out of nowhere. And I should have checked if his boss could do Shadow Pip stuff. Maybe. You never know.
Ryan,
Because this is part of an update of all the stuff that was lost to, you know, the spirals of lost magic. So, and keys themselves were lost as lost magic. So, I kind of. What do you want, Mr. Mark?
when he hits, he casts a fire spear on himself.
Yeah, I saw a spiral here. I might have mentioned or slightly forgot to mention it. That's not that. It gives him 10% piercing.
Now
Yeah.
what else can we burn? Who
And he
said?
saves stuff too. So that's interesting.
I've only seen him use Brimstone Revenant, but unless you use something else too.
You never know
And
what
then
else
you
they
use
can do.
Boost on death.
But does it say boost or is it not boosted? It may actually not boost because they broke that too. Yeah, they broke it. Oh, maybe
worry,
they killed
there's
their
more.
minion or his minions. Oh, they respawn. So potentially you have to one-shot them. Apparently.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, it's fun. We have the myths and or Storm Wizard ready to, you know, fire the cannon now. That works too.
This Wild Bolt.
Oh
I
no,
just
the
put a
wild
couple
bolt.
Wild Bolt in. I didn't think you would have like 15k health though. I thought it was a little less.
Well, think about it. That's what Avalon bosses have, 15 to 20k.
Yeah.
Or like
don't know.
15k. Well,
Wasn't
it's like 8 to 15k-ish. That's like the average for this if an Aztec has just like 20k plus all the time. Well, generally.
So it looks like he used just Brimstone Revenant spam. It looks like it.
And
the
does it
minions
not
are,
use his pips, maybe? It may not use his pips. He's been at full pips for a while, I think. Maybe. I don't know, it's hard to tell.
He does Brimstone when you blade.
Ah, okay, so that's
I didn't notice
so
that.
like damage counters, okay. Granted we've been doing we've started to been very used to, let's just say, the Darkmoor stuff. That stuff, like, compared to the rest of the game, is a very different world. It is. Especially when Shane trolls you. Because the thing about Darkmoor Graveyard, the third dungeon of Darkmoor, otherwise known as the one that with Malister in the gear, that dungeon there provides the first boss is easy, as in you can do them pretty simply in 4 rounds. It's Conviction first round, and then 3-round Blade, and then on the 3rd round after Conviction. So 4th round in total. You use Stormbug Squall or Sirens or some big hit, and then with all the blades the Storm Wizard had, with, let's just say, 100+ damage, is a guaranteed kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's really easy. And then yeah, because the thing about the Moon Boss is that he's very consistent. He doesn't do that much stuff that can screw you over. He can Monster Mash, which but it's a bit rare. Or at least hasn't happened to me in a while. No, the Moon guy.
Oh, oh yeah.
I assume the new guy probably does Monster Master. I'll get him to in a second. And then, you know, Shane Run Shane's just the definition of Storm RNG boss laughing at you.
Now, is the gate to the Darkmoor boss, is that like on the side of the first boss?
It's, so when you enter the dungeon, it's straight to the left. You don't have to fight the first guy, even though he's easy, but you don't, that makes sense, you don't have to. You unlock a golden skeleton key, which you probably have 5 billion of those, since, you know, everybody farms Darkmoor.
What's it, the gold one?
Yeah, the gold, yeah, gold are like plentiful. Like, you have 5, you never can have enough, slash, yeah. Wait, the hidden bosses drop crystals? Yeah, I would assume the gem, or they bought, you know, drop the gems slash, what did I call them? I called them something else earlier that weren't gems. Tomb or tomes or something like that. Yeah, I call them tomes for some reason. Or runes. Runes, that's what I call them.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I like calling them runes, but you know. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to wait around before I can use my mystical
a wild bolt whenever they summon back.
Oh well. And then Malister, well, it depends. The thing about Malister is it's not that bad with decent strats, and they're generally like kill the minions quickly, depending what type of minions and what they do. In the first rounds, they can make it where your run's really hard originally, right?
Yeah.
And then
he's not that bad. It's just like
then after you get the minions over with, it's first phase is not that bad. Mostly you should worry about this. You know, the Attackle, Bone Drake, and the Cthulhu.
It can go pretty smoothly. Yeah,
but first round's pretty easy, and then of course if you do the Doom, and then you know the Doom, and then kill him under Doom, he gets about like 25k health and stuff like that. And then you can kill him pretty quickly. His second phase though is Shadow Form, which has universal resistance, so that makes him a bit harder. And then second of all, about the he does some pretty darn powerful attacks, as in the attack that does what does it do? It's the he does like 2500 health with, you know, these automatic blades and stuff he gets. And that's actually really devastating for a player.
Like a shadow hit or something?
Yeah, it's like a really powerful hit he gets. Which makes sense, like a boss fight. Yeah, so, you know, like he heals, or like he can one-shot you if you, let's say, you're under like 3000 health or something like that. It's pretty devastating.
Block, crits.
Yeah, then it crits at this like 4k.
Yeah.
So that's a very powerful, annoying attack. I'll tell you that.
He's critical on who?
Maybe he's ahead of me. That it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I critical though.
They something blocked me a bit ago. I think it was a boss.
Yeah. And yeah, so if you do have Malister at full health, that can be really bad because he can, and it also depends on how much he likes to randomly attack a player for a lot of health and perhaps critical on him. That can be one-shottable.
I've done him a few times, and then on my fire, I just did like a 250k fire.
Yeah, sometimes you can do really massive hits in just one shot. This without the heal or debuffing himself to 25k, but generally 25k, you know, more reliable.
Ooh, I got a wand.
I got like boots, which are weird. Actually, at level 70, they give these.
Ooh, I like.
They're debatable. They're debatable.
I like this one.
I got like a nickel though.
Oh yeah, that reacting.
Grizzle Pet Derby. Okay, cool. Interesting stuff though. That like a little what's the type of enemy that guy is again?
Fire.
No, like the
right?
You know,
wait, what?
Like the creature. What's his species?
Like I don't know, like a
Shadow Weaver
type thing.
Shadow Weaver. That's what they are.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Back to Malister before we end the video, just because we were gonna. This does let us prelude to something else that I'm gonna talk to, which is probably the next video you'll see, since I'll do these in order. If not, well, you get the idea. So it's this here, okay, so Malister is essentially is generally luck based, but he has a lot more lenience versus Shane, and it's not that bad. Under using about standard strats. If you're not using standard strats, he's a pain.
Yeah.
Either
Yeah,
way,
it can definitely be
he is designed to be pretty powerful, and he does show off that. And if you compare that to this is the new boss that came out, that's the Golden Skeleton Key boss of the Graveyard, which I was talking about earlier. So meaning that there's 3 places you can now use your Skeleton Key. So the first dungeon for the chest, second dungeon for the rabbit guy, and third dungeon for like the plant weird thing that I don't know the name, the other was as I forgot. But so far, that guy has some interesting sheets, and I need to assess / figure out a good strategy. Because we had some bad experiences earlier in this stream. We're technically attempt that, but let's just say the difference between these bosses and that boss is major. As in, we're talking about that does like a lot of cheats, and like it hurts your soul, like it does. So. But the good news is this area looks really cool. It's actually the exit too. So.
Oh, those are unstitched too.
Oh my.
That's weird.
Oh, weird. That actually somehow matches ish. That does. The more you know.
Oh, he's typing it.
At least at glance they do. Either way.
Oh, he got a gem that gives +10 shadow block.
Cool.
He
Either
just
way.
posted a screenshot in the.
Either way, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video with the Avalon boss and Crystal Caves had, and I hope you enjoyed our commentary, and I hope you get to have fun watching the upcoming plant video / the like 5 failures / I'll probably just do like I'll upload one of those, or I don't know. That one I probably will maybe just do the correct strategy. We'll see. It's fail fish left and right. Twitch emote hype, by the way. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the stream video. If you can tell, I've been streaming too long for today because that's what I've been doing, or test realm and recording stuff to YouTube. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the rambling. So I'm sure you do. Wink, wink. Anyways, see you in the next fun, fantastic video of test realm.